Hi, welcome to Zenagallery. My name is Zena, and I'll be providing an energy reading for today. So let's see what I have. So the first message that I have is make sure when it comes to any positive emotional experiences um, that need deep and lasting spiritual insight, make sure you're focusing on the positive outcome. So, when it comes to any deep and lasting spiritual insights, make sure you're focusing on the positive outcome and the positive emotional experience. When it comes to moving on to new projects, any type of promotions, just know that you've done a really good job. So, what I'm getting here is like a celebration when it comes to like possibly a new project, a new job, a promotion. So make sure you're celebrating that. When it comes to going through any challenges, just know that Most High God, your spirit team is nearby. So make sure that you're not thinking negative, so that you're not creating any negative prophecies. Or so I'm getting self-sabotage here, so make sure you're not self-sabotaging. The previous message was make sure you're celebrating any promotions, new project, any new, so like a celebration. Okay, so the next message I have, let's see, this says make sure you are being courageous when it comes to making any choices. Yeah, so when you're making any choices, just make sure that it's a situation where you are seeing things clearly. Okay, um only this could resonate to whoever. So when it comes to any choices in any situation, that could be a new job, that could be travel, that could be just self-development, just make sure you're being courageous and you're seeing things clearly. Okay, so not like a facade or illusion or anything like that. When it comes to success and accomplishment, know that your financial situation and any professional situations, you do have them. Just make sure that you're using your resources wisely. Let's see. When it comes to your ability to accomplish anything at once, make sure that you're following your creative passion. Okay, so make sure you're being optimistic and positive and trusting that whatever situations that you're moving in, it is going to be basically, generous, warm, honorable, um, that you do have the ability to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. Like what I'm getting with this card here is like multitasking. So it's okay to multitask, and make sure that you're trusting yourself that it is safe to multitask so that you can accomplish a few things at once. So I'm just getting this little area here in the beginning is more about finances, work, projects, anything that is creating an opportunity. So creating opportunities for yourself and basically celebrating any opportunities that you have already accomplished or continue to accomplish. Okay, let's see. When it comes to anything that is like old or just isn't working out, make sure you're releasing that and knowing that everything kind of happens for a reason. So just kind of like release that so that you can focus on making choices, and making fulfillment commitments when it comes to coming from a positive mindset, mentally, physically, emotionally. When it comes to finances, make sure that you are being firm when it comes to spending and saving. So what I'm getting with this one is when it comes to finances, make sure you're being firm when spending and saving. So I'm getting money management. Let's see. When it comes to Yeah, so what I'm getting a lot of celebration here. So this is really good. This is a really good reading. Um, this one is basically make sure you are, despite you may be working hard or anything like that, make sure that you are in the mindset that there is a reason to celebrate. Sometimes we get so wrapped up that we're just working so hard, we don't even, enjoy the things that we've accomplished. So make sure that you are celebrating, getting out into the community, getting out with some friends, like just celebrating your accomplishments, okay? Make sure you're releasing yourself from anything that's holding you back. So possibly mentally, physically, emotionally, detoxing, um, unnecessary like worries, okay? Let's see what else. Yeah, so when it comes to searching for a meaning in life, so your purpose, just know that you're divinely guided. Make sure you're saying your prayers, meditation prayer. When it comes to any type of alternative approaches to your spirituality, surround yourself with wise people, okay? Wise people, place or thing, friends, so that you can have that divine guidance. All right, let's see what else. When it comes to any type of solutions, make sure you're being patient and forgiving and bringing in healing energy. So when it comes to any type of solution, make sure that you are being disciplined and having self-control and patience and any type of healing energy. So what I'm getting, that's anything that's kind of like maybe you invested in and then it was like a loss. So it's kind of like make sure you are not dwelling on that. So forgiving yourself, forgiving the situation, and just focusing on that healing energy. So that's really what I'm getting, and focusing on any type of your stability and your ambitious plans, and like basically like I'm getting your like foundation. All right, so that's really good. Sorry that took me like a little bit. All right, so let's see what else we have. I was trying to like read the messages here without possibly not missing anything. All right, so when it comes to any type of isolation, make sure your perception isn't like isolating yourself due to any type of, let's see, bittersweetness, possibly vanity. Um, so what I'm getting with this is possibly like people wasting time, or make sure you're not isolating yourself or waiting for anything that has to do with like superficiality or vanity or materialistic, or it could be bittersweet possibly. And what I'm getting with this bittersweet, so now with this message I'm getting, it's like, all right, so this is a humanity reading, this is self-development, and it is a lot of the readings I've been getting lately is has to do with like shadow work or just living in our authenticity. So unfortunately sometimes we're surrounded with people, place, or thing that are not living in their truth, okay? So make sure, so this reading may apply to, take it how it resonates, it may not apply to you. So if you're amongst, people that are like possibly not positive, possibly are really rude, or just living in vanity, or possibly wasting time, or just being an imposter, just make sure you're not focusing on the gossip, okay? People like to portray something that they're not, and it could basically, you know, it could be a bittersweet situation is what I'm getting, especially when it comes to like gossip, or when it comes to like people speaking about things that they possibly don't even know, okay? So make sure you're not falling in line with imposters, or people that are just superficial, or people that are just like not authentic, or people that portray one thing and they're not, okay? Make sure you're focusing more on gratitude and not being complacent, not allowing any negative energy to basically affect your gratitude, or possibly, or your accomplishments, or like your good energy or your positive attitude. This could be people, place, or thing. This could be mind, body, spirit. This could be just your spirituality, or just your beliefs in general. So make sure that you're focusing more on healing any type of recovery, especially if you were involved in something that possibly you may not even had a clue of. So I'm just getting like a lot of gossip, a lot of imposters, a lot of people portraying something that they not. And what's done in the dark comes to the light. And sometimes that, you don't really know what's going on, but by the time you do know what's going on, it is what it is. So just focus on healing, your positivity, your accomplishments. This is self-development. So don't worry about what other people have going on. You just need to focus on what you have going on yourself. So, and stay in mind, body, and spirit. Don't get caught up in the victim mentality, or if somebody did scam you, or people, place, or thing, or you feel like you were ripped off or scammed or anything like that, make sure you're focusing not on trickery. That's what I'm getting. Make sure you're focusing on self. So what do you have regarding yourself? What are you about? So like your morals, your values, your self-worth, your just who you are. So your identity. Okay, don't allow others, imposters identity to I say interfere or cause any trickery or any victimhood when it comes to your mind, body, spirit. So self-worth and prayer. So always stay in prayer. Put most high first, God, source, the universe when it comes to that. Let's see what else. Yeah, so make sure you focus it, and especially if you're like working on anything, projects, just self-development or spirituality. Everybody's on their own different life journey chapter. Make sure you're focusing on your own potential. Don't focus so much on your emotions. Okay, so what I'm getting is like focus on doing the work. Okay, people like to talk a lot, but you know what? You would rather want to be a doer and get things done. Okay, so when it comes to emotional health and any type of, let's see, patterns, make sure the patterns are more focusing on healing instead of patterns that are creating like a cycle. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Cycle that is either could affect your work or your mind or your body or your spirit. Okay, make sure you're focusing on your wise leadership. Make sure you put most high first, which is God. Make sure you're focusing on your future, forgiving yourself, forgiving others. Make sure you're focusing just in general on your own personal transformation and the miracle that God has for you, most high. Okay, so that's what I'm getting with that. This is really not a bad reading. It's just a reminder on we're all in different chapters. I'm only the messenger, and sometimes we all go through life and there's a lot of things that we don't know, and you end up finding out later. So what I'm getting, what's done in the dark comes to the light, and just remind yourself it's okay and how you want to take it and how you want to heal. Don't allow people to pull you in their chaos or their storm or their facade of whatever story or whatever they got going on. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else. What I'm getting is nobody can block no one's blessings. Only you as an individual can block your own blessings. So just make sure you're focusing on self-love, love for God, putting God first, mind, body, spirit, work-life balance, and things that you want to do with your future and your potential, and so that you can receive your inheritance, your abundance, or whatever you have for your destiny or purpose. Okay, when it comes to, let's see, unconditional love and self-love, make sure you're keeping that at an all-time high. Okay, let's see. When it comes to stability and growth. So yeah, as long as you're putting yourself first and taking care of yourself, then you have an opportunity to focus on, your endurance, your flexibility, your growth when it comes to any type of stability. That could be mind, body, spirit. That could be financially. The more better you're doing within self, then, the rest of your world will fall in place. Okay, let's see, is there anything else? All right, yeah, when it comes to any type of cycles or like repeated cycles or any karmic cycles or anything that just seems like it's just, playing out in a circle, just remind yourself, time time and time in cycles, time to heal and progress. So just focus on progress. Don't focus so much on any repeated cycles. Do your best to focus on what can you accomplish within self. Let's see what else. Make sure, so I'm getting a lot of codependent energy, okay? So possibly fear. So fear and codependent, that is lack of self-confidence, possibly codependency, abandonment issues, chasing situations that don't serve you, not that doesn't serve your most highest good. So be mindful of that. Let's see. Yeah, so what I'm just getting here, this reading is a little bit all around, up and down, okay? So what I'm getting is, this is the energy reading, this is self-development, and when it comes to energy, I'm getting from the beginning chakra cleansing, okay? There could be some energy that's kind of like lingering around in your own personal energy, and whatever the energy is, it could be either karmic, it could be negative, it could be fear-based, it could be old relationships, it could be some people that are just not happy, okay? And there is an interference when it comes to happiness and expansion and joy and, you know, just overall moving forward in life. So make sure you're being lighthearted when finding out when things do come to light, and make sure you're adapting and changing and healing, doing your best. So that's just what I'm getting. I'm getting that, you know, a lot of people are going through shadow work right now, and a lot of people are healing. A lot of things are just coming out to light. So a lot of revelations, and sometimes that, you know, it is really hard to get things out all on the table. So what I'm getting is, you know, there may be some people that don't want to deal with hurt, or they're being passive about the situation. So, or avoiding, you know, forgiving themselves or forgiving others, or just causing possibly issues. So just be mindful of what energy is in your energy field. And, you know, we can't control situations. So the best advice that I would say is spiritual cleansing, taking it to God, Most High, letting go, forgiving people, forgiving others, just being a bigger person on this one. You know, life is short. It's like nobody has time for games. So it's kind of like, you know, if you have something to say, then you say it to the person. If you don't have anything to say, then you need to let go of the person. And that's just what I'm getting, okay? You know, it's not fair, and it's not cool, and, you know, it's time to be an adult and just, you know, do what you got to do and stop worrying about other people, and, you know, live your life, and, you know, do your best to be considerate and have compassion, okay? Have compassion and be lighthearted when we are finding things out, or, you know, and the main thing about the directive on that is adapting, changing, and healing, okay? Everybody deserves to be in a situation where they can heal, okay? Now, if you can assist other people to heal, that's great. And if you can't, then, you know, you need to be mindful and be respectful of other people's energy, okay? So that's the message that I have today. I'm sorry, it just really was kind of like stagnant, stuck energy. Let's see, is there anything else? Let me see if I could. All right, so the message here is little seeds, tomato seeds. Let's grow together. So that's overall like what I'm getting. Let's grow together, okay? Stop possibly, let's see if we can get a time on here. Stop causing people chaos in their life if, you know, it's just do your best to stop causing chaos in people's life. That's just what I'm getting. I mean, it's not really much you could really say. That's just a reminder when it comes to, you know, being mature about situations. All right. So 2 months, give yourself 2 months. That's what I got. 2 months to really, I'm not going to say it takes 2 months to heal. It takes years to heal. Every day, okay, is a healing day. That's how I look at life. But 2 months to really put a mental note together on what is it that, how can you make a change in your life starting today, and really stick to that plan. Stick to that plan of the 2 months of really just making some real serious changes, especially if you're not happy, or things have just been not going well for the longest time, or this is a repeated cycle. It's time to do the best for yourself and focus on yourself when it comes to repeated cycles, or just not being happy, or just dealing with not so good energy. And that's just really what I'm getting with this reading. It's not bad energy, but it's not good energy either. Okay, so that's the message that I have for today. I'm sorry. I wish it could have really been more exciting and better, but you know what? Things will get better. Okay, and that's the message I have for today. So thank you. My name is Zena. Thank you for watching Zenagallery, and have a beautiful day. Bye bye.